welcome back. My name is Scott Aromatico. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another fragrance review. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you for joining me. We have all kinds of fun talking about fragrances here on this channel, and I am feeling refreshed. I am feeling invigorated because I just came back from a nice, long, needed vacation. You know how it is, all work and no play will make you a dull boy. So I'm back, I'm ready, I'm invigorated, I'm ready to start. And so today we're going to talk about my top 15 favorite beach vacation fragrances. In other words, vacation in a bottle. And we're going to rank my top 15 from 15 all the way to number 1. So let's do it. All right, so coming in at number 15 is a flanker or a sequel, whatever you want to call it. It is a follow-up to the very famous Light Blue. And then of course we have the sequel, Light Blue Intense. This is Dolce&Gabbana's Light Blue Sun. Now this fragrance to me is very underrated. It is a fantastic beach vacation fragrance. It's the perfect summertime fragrance. I got a little bit of dent in this one. If you are looking for a beautiful coconut fragrance with that light blue DNA involved, then you're gonna love this fragrance. It is so good. It starts off ozonic right out of the gate. You've got a nice grapefruit opening, and then there's just a whole lot of coconut, a little bit of vanilla to add to that coconut, and then you've got some musk. It's really beautiful. Now, this is a great fragrance. It reminds me similar to suntan lotion, but it goes in its own different direction, okay? It's got a slightly aquatic tone to it. It's a little bit woodsy, it's a little bit aromatic, but this one is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a great beach vacation fragrance, this one will do the trick. Or, if you're stuck at home, you can't get out and you just want an escape, spray this one on and it'll transport you to another time and place where you can just sit back and relax and listen to the call of the seagulls. This fragrance is absolutely beautiful. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin and it projects at about an arm's length. So this one's coming in at number 15. Number 14, we got none other than this absolutely amazing fragrance. This is another one that's underrated. And also the price of this one is absolutely fantastic. You can get this for an amazing price. This is Tommy Bahama's St. Bart's. This is actually one of my favorites on the list, even though it came in at number 14, mainly because of the price and just the notes in this one. The notes are so good, and like I said, it's an underrated cheapie, but I love a good lime note in fragrance. Lime is one of my favorite fruits. I love it in desserts. I love the taste of it. Just something about lime that's just so refreshing and crisp. Lime goes so great with tequila, and again, with the lime and tequila, that makes this fragrance somewhat crisp. It's got a nice aquatic vibe going on. You've got agave, sea salt, guava, and then this really cool, you can see on the back, the palm tree, that invokes the ocean, but it's got this really cool palm note in here that's absolutely amazing. You got some vanilla and musk. This lasts about 4 to 6 hours. This is so good. And for the price, it's a very refined fragrance, so it's one of my favorites. Next on my list is from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. This one is called Le Beau. Now this is the one that came out in 2019. This one is absolutely fantastic. I've got another dent in this one as well. Now there isn't a lot of ingredients listed on this one, but they just put the ingredients that they want to highlight. They don't always tell you all the notes, but what you've got in this is a whole lot of citrus, bright, vibrant, airy citrus right out of the top. And then the star of the show is the coconut, along with that vanillic note coming from tonka. Absolutely amazing. Along with the vanilla, along with the coconut, you're gonna get somewhat of a tropical beach vibe fragrance with this one. It has got that suntan lotion vibe in here that is so amazing. I love it. I feel like this fragrance is very unisex. A woman could wear this one as well. It's not just for men. And I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, man. This one's got a lot of staying power for a summer vacation fragrance. And it's also got a lot of projection. This one's definitely a head turner, pretty loud, pretty sweet. If you don't like overly sweet fragrances, this may not be for you, but I absolutely love this one. So coming in at number 13 is Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Beau. Next on the list, this is a fragrance, in my opinion, just came out this year. It's a brand new release. In my opinion, it's pretty similar to this guy right here, but we're talking about the brand new release, Boss Bottled Pacific. Love the fragrance, but it is very similar to Le Beau. What you got with this one is a whole lot of coconut, a whole lot of saltiness, some citrus vibes going on. It's a slightly aromatic where Jean Paul Gaultier isn't so aromatic because you've got that cypress note in here. Then you've got some creamy sandalwood. I get about 6 hours on my skin. And again, this is a brand new release that just came out this year. It's got a lot of hype and the price is pretty good. I feel like once the hype dies down, you can get a little bit cheaper on discounters. So for that reason, I love this fragrance. This one comes in at number 12. All right, coming in at number 11, this is one of my favorite indie niche fragrance house, and I love a lot of these indie niche fragrance houses. This one right here is by Beach Giza. This one is called Coco Moon. Definitely look this company up. If you've never heard of Beach Giza, look them up right now. You're gonna love the vibe. They have these island vibes, right? They're so good. They have so many good offerings. You're gonna love the aesthetic and you're gonna love the way these fragrances smell. This fragrance right here is absolutely beast mode on my skin, okay? This one lasts anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours. It's so good, but what you're gonna get with Coco Moon is a whole lot of juicy pineapple, a lot of citrus, and then that big boom coconut, you know, in the mid, mixed with that vanilla-like scent. It's very creamy from the sandalwood. And then, you know, this one's got a nice masculine feel as it starts to dry down because it's got that warm, dry cedar that's so good. I get, you know, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours on my skin, but it projects more than an arm's length. It really is loud. Just got to be careful with the sprays. I love this one because of the performance on it. So definitely try Beach Giza Coco Moon. It is so good and it's just really good on performance. So for that reason, this one comes in at number 11. All right, now we're down to the top 10. Stick with me. We'll try to go fast, guys. Is Juliet Has a Gun. This one is vanilla vibes. I love this bottle. I love the presentation, so cool. But what you're getting with vanilla vibes is basically a nice salty, vanillic-like fragrance. There's vanilla absolute in here. It's slightly floral in the mid, but not too much, leaving it a little bit powdery. And again, you just got so much vanilla in here coming from vanilla absolute. And then there's a tonka note in here helping out with that vanilla. And it's just very creamy from the sandalwood. This is a great standalone fragrance. This one leans just a little bit feminine, but I don't care. I love it. I wear it a lot. You can layer this with other fragrances or it's a standalone fragrance in and of itself. So for that reason, coming in at number 10 is Juliet Has a Gun, Beach Vibes. Such a good fragrance. You're gonna get about 6 to 8 hours on your skin and about an arm's length projection. All right, number 9. Love this fragrance. It's so underrated. It's so good. This is another indie niche fragrance house. This house is called Kajal, and this fragrance right here is called Almaz. This one came out in 2022. This one's hard to photograph because of the reflection of it, so you'll have to forgive me. But guys, there's so much going on in this fragrance. There's a lot of notes that just kind of mix together and just make this beautiful, tropical, vibrant fragrance. You got black currant, lots of citrus. There's lemon, there's orange, there's bergamot. Then you've got that beautiful raspberry note in here that is absolutely amazing. It's so gorgeous. I love that note. And then you've got some sweet brown sugar. You've got some vanilla, tonka, creamy sandalwood. It's just so warm and musky. This one is absolutely perfect for the summertime. I get anywhere from around 6 to 8 hours on my skin, and it's about an arm's length projection. Definitely try out Almaz by Kajal. Sorry about this. It's not very photogenic bottle, but anyways, you get the idea. Very beautiful, right? Presentation is so cool. But this is a great tropical fragrance. Definitely give this one a try. This one is coming in at number 9. All right, coming in at number 8 is a video I just recently did. Definitely check that one out. I reviewed this fragrance. This is from a good friend of mine, Neeb. He has a fragrance channel. It's absolutely exploding. He's exploding. And this is his very own fragrance from Sphinx Fragrance. This one is called Coconut Daiquiri, and for good reason. It's just so creamy and gorgeous and fruity. There's a whole lot of coconut going on with this fragrance. One of my favorite ingredients, lime, lots of citrus, mandarin, lime, orange, bergamot. It's just so fruity and good and sweet. There's an apple note in here. You got the sweetness coming from the vanilla, the sugar, and then a nice booziness coming from the rum. It's musky and warm. This one goes about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, and coconut is really exploding this time of year. That is one of the biggest fragrance notes that everyone's taking advantage of this year in 2023, and this is a new release that came out in 2023. Definitely give this one a try, guys, if you're sleeping on this house. This is Sphinx Fragrance Coconut Daiquiri, coming in at number 8. All right, guys, next one on the list. You've heard of this fragrance house. Some people call them designer, some people call them niche. Where do you guys stand on that one? I'd love to hear your comments down below. But this one is from the house of Mesa Margiela, in particular the replica line. This one is called Beach Walk. I love this fragrance because it's got that nice, light, citrusy, airy opening. Then you just get a big burst of almost like a banana-like scent, but that's coming from the ylang ylang. And then it's just big on the coconut, huge on the coconut. If any of the fragrances in my collection that I'm showing you right now kind of remind you of a suntan lotion, it's this one right here. And I feel like this fragrance leans a little bit feminine, okay, but I still wear a lot. I've got a nice little dent in it, and everybody wears this one in my house. My daughter wears this one, I wear it, my wife, we all share this one. So this one has gone down fast and is probably going to continue to go down throughout the summer. But Beach Walk is the closest thing to, you know, a sunscreen type fragrance. It's so good. It lasts about 6 hours on my skin, and it's one of my favorites. Definitely give Beach Walk a try. And this is one of their #1 sellers. Between that and By the Fireplace and Sailing Day, those are the 3 biggest sellers that Mesa Margiela has in the replica line. Definitely give it a try, all right? Number 7, Beach Walk. All right, guys, coming in at number 6 is another one of those small indie niche houses that's quickly becoming one of my favorite. I love this fragrance. I wear it a lot. It performs absolutely amazing. A lot of their fragrances do. It projects, it performs, it lasts. I love this one, guys. Definitely try this one out. This is called Cocktails and Catamarans, and this is by Scent Journey. Wow, this is so good. I'm telling you, lots of citrus, orange, grapefruit. But what I love about this one is it's got a big melon note that's just so juicy and amazing and sweet. And then you've got that boozy pina colada, right? Mixed with that beautiful coconut. There's a little bit of soothing lavender in here. It's aquatic, it's warm and woody. I get about 8 hours on my skin. It projects really nice. Every time I wear this one, I always get compliments. And guys, another one, kind of an honorable mention, really not on the countdown that I wanted to talk about from this house, is right here called Rotan Ruins. If you like chocolate, you like banana, and you like rum, definitely give Rotan Ruins a try. It's an honorable mention. This one is beast mode, and it is so good. But we're talking about Cocktails and Catamarans. It is so good. Definitely amazing for a tropical beach vacation scent. This is a summer getaway in the bottle. It's so good. All right, coming in at number 6, Scent Journey, Cocktails and Catamarans. All right, guys, coming in at number 5, the top 5. Stick with me, we're almost done. Coming in at number 5 is from Navitus. You guys all know Redolescence. Steven, he is the creative director of this company. This one is called Away. It is a lot of amazing lime. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite fragrances because of that lime note. So crisp, so clean, so juicy. A lot of coconut. And then that sweetness is kind of, you know, balanced out by the bitter yuzu that's in this. You've got some grapefruit, you've got lavender, vetiver, musk. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, projects about an arm's length. This one is just, there's something so refined about this one. It's a special occasion fragrance. It's blended to perfection. You're gonna love this one. It just smells so opulent, and you're gonna stand out because it's so gorgeous. Definitely give Away a try by Navitus. And I just recently did a video on this one too. If you wanna check out that review, just look me up, Scott Aromatico, and you'll see all my reviews. And this one should come up pretty quickly. All right, guys, getting down to the last ones, okay, we're getting there. Coming in at number 4 is one of my recent pickup. It's one of my favorite pickups of this year. Now, this fragrance has been out for a little while, but I just recently discovered it, and it is so good. It is by Carner Barcelona, right out of Spain. This one is called Fig Man. Wow. I love how sweet and juicy the fig is right out of the gate. Then you get this nice spicy cardamom. It's aquatic, salty, and then on the dry down, it's masculine leaning because it's slightly woody. This is so good. I love this one. It's blended to perfection. It's a special occasion fragrance. So because I love it so much, so I'm not wearing it that much, but I'm telling you, it is so good. You're going to love this fragrance if you haven't smelled it already. If you're looking for a juicy fig, this is a great fragrance to start with. It's so good, and I found it to be very affordable. I can't remember what I paid for it, but man, it is so good. So Carner Barcelona lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, projects at about an arm's length, and this is going to be a special occasion fragrance for me because it's so good. Coming in at number 4, Fig Man. All right, guys, coming in at number 3, one of my favorite fragrance houses in the world, one of my favorite human beings owns this fragrance house. That's right, George Zaharoff and the House of Zaharoff. Wow. This is one, look at that bottle. As soon as I bring it up, it just really pops. The label is amazing. The attention to detail is absolutely spectacular. I love this fragrance. This is a new nighttime summer freshie. We already have Citrine, that is the light, airy fragrance, perfect for the daytime. This one is perfect for the night, for the club, when you're going out with your significant other. This one really just jumps out at you because it's just so, it's so blended to perfection. It's so creamy, it's so thick. I love the depth in this fragrance. It's Coco Loco. There's a lot of citrus, there's pineapple, there's fleshy coconut, just so thick, rich with depth. A little bit of pimento, a strong, creamy dose of vanilla. And then there's, this fragrance is just absolutely sublime. It's got great projection, about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, and it just projects a little bit more than an arm's length. It just smells like a bowl of creamy, vanillic, fruity, lots of lime. It's just so gorgeous. One of my favorite pickups this year, and this one is brand new. It came out in 2023 as well. A lot of great fragrances coming out in 2023. What are some of your favorite pickups? But coming in at number 3 is Zaharoff's Coco Loco. If you know, you know. This one is absolutely spectacular. Coming in at number 2, one of my favorite pickups from last year. This one came out in 2022. This is from Stefan Hubert Lucas. This is God of Fire. Big mango, lots of juicy, just big, ripe mango. A little bit of lemon, some red berries. It's got a nice aromatic touch to it. It's musky, it's warm, a little bit masculine with the woodiness on the dry down. I get a bit 6 to 8 hours on my skin, blended to perfection. Stefan Hubert Lucas is a master perfumer, in my opinion. He is an artist. He knows what he's doing. He has so many amazing fragrances, and this just happens to be one of them, God of Fire. The presentation is absolutely spectacular. It is so cool. This is one of my favorite pickups, so it comes in at number 2, 6 to 8 hours on my skin, you know, about an arm's length. Absolutely spectacular. Number 2, God of Fire. Number 1 on the list from Kilian. This one is called Moonlight in Heaven. We go from God of Fire to Moonlight in Heaven. There's a big dent. The line is right there. This one is great. Opens with some juicy grapefruit, a little bit of lemon, some nice fresh pink pepper, and lots of mango, lots and lots of coconut. This is really cool, unusual rice note in this that is so addictive. Clean vetiver, beautiful sweet vanilla, lasts about 8 hours on my skin, projects at a more than an arm's length. It is creamy, it's gorgeous. Very unisex. My wife wears this one, I wear it, it's gorgeous. So there you have it. Those are my top 15 summer vacation fragrances in a bottle. Perfect for the beach, perfect anywhere you're going. Just beautiful tropical beach vacation fragrances. What are some of your favorites? If I've missed any, leave a comment down below. I know a lot of you are gonna mention Creed, maybe a Rolfa, or or something like that. But let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know what some of your favorite beach time fragrances are. All right, anyways, guys, those are my top 15. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. What are some of your favorites? If you love the video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to be a part of my fragrance family, hit that subscribe button down below, hit those bell notifications off the side, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This is Scott Aromatico, out.